Do y'all like my shirt? Okay. I'm gonna do what I thought as a kid. Like those dumb things you think as a child. 'Cause I thought a lot of dumb things. You know? Here's what I thought as a child. When I was a kid, I thought that the trees made the wind. When it's windy, obviously, the trees start out moving slow, and then they get, like, faster and faster. Like, billowy. Yeah, when I was a kid, I didn't, like, know what the hell wind even was, I guess. And I literally thought that, the trees moved by themselves. The faster and more vigorously they moved, that would create the wind. I don't even know how I came up with that. Why I came up with that. Then I realized, oh, trees don't make wind. Another thing I thought when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I didn't know that you manually turned on the blinkers in your car. I literally thought that the car just knew which way you were going to turn for some reason. I just thought that, you were like, just drive it along and like, you were like, oh, I'm going to turn right, and the car just knew and turned right for you. Obviously, it doesn't do that. You manually put on your blinker left or right. It's not magical. The car doesn't know exactly where you're going. I mean, unless you have like OnStar, then it basically, knows whatever. What else did I think as a kid? So this is going to sound really disgusting, but literally, like, when I was a kid, I thought that your butt cheeks held, like, your poo. I clearly didn't know anything about internal organs and, like, all the body systems when I was a kid. I was like, it just comes from your butt cheeks. I had no clue about the human body as a child. I thought, like, when you got your period, it was, like, a smaller one-day occurrence. It's happened, it was a little bit, it lasted, like, that day, and you were done. Imagine my surprise when I got my period. Like, I read the books on, like, your body and everything, but I just didn't clearly understand it. I thought, oh, it's gonna be a small thing, it's gonna last a day, it's gonna be no problem. Why do people... Who cares? No problem. Why do people freak out about it? Yeah, I was an idiot. I clearly still didn't know that much about the body functions and systems until then, later in life. What else did I think as a kid? Shit. What did I think as a child? When I was a kid, and I would watch the Weather Channel during, like, big, like, thunderstorms or the news, whatever, they would tell you not to stand near a window. And I was literally convinced that if I went near a window during a thunderstorm, I would literally get electrocuted and I would probably die. Like, I was convinced of that. I was like, nobody let me go near the window. Nobody go near the window. Get away. I was so spazzed out about that. Now, there's a storm going on, I'm freaking out sitting outside. I thought, literally, if you were by a window as it was thundering and having, like, a storm outside, you would get electrocuted immediately and die. I sound so stupid as a child if you think about it. What else did I think as a child? Okay, when I was a kid, I went to Catholic school. I thought that if you swore or you did, something that was sinful, like everything that they were teaching us, I literally thought that if you did something bad like that, you would immediately go to hell and burn for all eternity. Like, I didn't think it was like, okay, I did this bad thing. When I die, I'm gonna go to hell and burn for eternity. No, I literally thought, oh my god, I did this bad thing, and a little while later, I will be burning in hell for the rest of my life. As a child. Okay, as a child. I thought I would literally do one bad thing, and my entire life was over as a kid. That is not true. If it was true, I would have been burning in hell, like, for over 10 years by now. So that's what I thought as a child. Do anything bad, you immediately go to hell. They don't even wait until you die, you just go. I quickly found out that that wasn't the truth. I don't know why I thought this. I had, St. Bernards my entire life. I literally thought that they could freaking read my mind. I would be thinking something and I'd be like, oh my god, they know exactly what I'm saying. That's not true, obviously. Animals can't read your mind. I don't know if this was just me as a child, but I know, like, a lot of people I went to grammar school with, when we were out in, like, the like, what do you call it? Not the playground. The schoolyard. When we were out in the schoolyard, they were, like, the sewer grates and everything, and we would all gather around them, and, like, we were convinced that they were, like, alligators down there. Throw, like, the dirt and the rocks that were around there and throw grass in there so it could eat. There's no alligators in the freaking, like, sewer under my school. Like, I know that. As a kid, I didn't, like, we were just, it was something to do because there was nothing to do in the schoolyard. It was just concrete and little patches of grass and parked cars. There was a map of the entire, like, United States, but as far as I know, they've painted over it since, I was in elementary school. That was a couple of things I thought as a child. I sound so stupid as a child. Like, looking back, I'm like, wow, you were so freaking dumb. No, I wasn't dumb. I was just very imaginative. I wanted to see the magic in the world. I thought everything was awesome. Everything was magical. Now I'm like, an adult. I'm going to be 21 one day. And I'm like, why? None of that is true. But, children think stupid things. Some of them are cute. Some of them are just really stupid. Like, I can't. A couple things that I thought as a kid. That's basically it. So, what did you all think as a kid? What were some of the dumb things you thought were completely true, but totally weren't even true at all? Leave them in the comments below. Let me know what you thought, because maybe I thought some of those things and I just don't remember that I thought them. We can discuss the dumb thoughts we had as children. I hope you're smarter now than when you were as a child. So, on that note, have a wonderful day.